way of saying it. No, that's not quite right either. No. Come here, Winston. You'll find the right words, won't you? Dialogue designers debate the words that go into any conversational user interface. It doesn't matter whether you're designing a chatbot or a voice bot, the designer, the creator behind it will deliberate over every single syllable. Every single word needs to fight for its place if it's going to make it into this conversational. Am I boring you, Winston? Every word's got to fight for its place. And you'll go around the houses, the design team, the client, everyone's going to have an input. There's personas, there's brand personas, there's guidelines, there's words we do use, words we don't use. Everything's rehearsed. It's a little bit like writing a screenplay. If you speak to any writers, screenplay writers, I'm sorry, Winston. Winston's having none of this. Is this boring stuff for you? So if you speak to any screenplay writer, they will tell you this exact thing. Every word needs to fight for its place. And I do agree with that, But in real conversations, you don't do that. I haven't rehearsed these lines. I haven't deliberated over every syllable. I'm not making every word fight for its place. I'm just talking. And that's how conversations are. That's how normal, natural conversations go. Now, I'm not saying there's no value in deliberating every word, and there's no value in having a brand persona and all of those kind of things. I'm not saying there's no value in the whole team and the client debating the ins and outs of how things should sound. What I'm asking is, what would happen if you didn't do that? Winston, people don't want to watch you scratching your behind. I want to know what would happen if you didn't deliberate over every syllable. One of the first things we do when we design conversations is role play, 2 chairs, back to back, socially distanced of course, and just role play the dialogue and see what happens, see what comes out. That forms the first pass, happy path dialogue. I'd like to know what happened if you did that for the entire thing and you didn't edit a line, you didn't edit a syllable, you just took exactly verbatim, word for word, what was said in the role play and used that exact dialogue. I know that it's important for the brand to have their tone, their dialogue, and to control that experience, but the user on the other end, do they care? So I'd like to know what would happen if you put 2 conversational interfaces side by side, one that's got very little to no editing done, just verbatim role-played conversations, and the other one that's been edited and massaged and tweaked to be just perfect. Because I don't know whether users care, and I'd like to see whether they do. Maybe that's how you design actual natural conversations. So, which do you think is better? Normal, unrehearsed, natural, verbatim dialogue, or massaged, crafted, diligently edited dialogue? Let me know.